Hello. I'm just going to move this around a bit. Welcome back to WePC. I'm Jay, and this is Machine Gun Kelly. We're going to be testing. We're going to be testing out Cyberpunk again for you. This time we're just going to be running it through the 3080. I'm just going to get the live stream comments up so I can see what you're all saying. We're going to be throwing it through the 3080 today, and we're just going to show you the best optimization and how many frames we can push out of this things, and we're just going to have a little chit chat about how it performs.
Play around.
You've been benchmarking this all day. How has it been going?
Well, I've only done it on 3090 and halfway through 3080. So I mean, when we get down to lower cards, I'm not too sure. But I mean, it does well after the day one patch. There was some noticeable differences.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I was wondering. Is it much different to when we tested it yesterday?
Yeah, it is.
A lot, or just
like.
Slightly?
It's a good on the 3090, I know it's about give or take 10 frames. It's not massive, but it's good.
I'm just going to move us into the corner there, so we're not too in the way of the stats there. There we go. Okay, so I'm not going back to the same place that we were at yesterday. No. It was I spent too much time there. Have you found any areas where it's best to test out kind of the lighting and such?
Well, I just drove around because there was a nice cityscape that casts with ray tracing on the roof of your car where I was previously. Okay. So that's going to be fun to find again tomorrow. Now you've drove away from it, but we'll try our best.
What we should have done is created 2 saves, then you could have went back from that. But this is a really nice place here. Should we have a look? Is there a bridge? Yeah, let's go park on this little bridge, and then we'll mess around with some of the settings. Let's just wait here. Okay, so we currently have it on, I believe, just ultra without ray tracing. So we'll throw ray tracing on and see what kind of performance we get, and then we'll mess around with DLSS and see what we can really push out from this. So there we go, 3080, 44 FPS, which, oh god, I'm seeing a bit of jaggedness there, but 44 FPS, I mean, we kept saying yesterday in the stream that anything above 30 really, it's pretty fine. Okay. 30 is okay if you're going to be playing Cyberpunk. Anything less than 30, it becomes unplayable. But if you get 30, it's not going to ruin your experience too much, to be honest. You don't need that super smooth frame rate, really. But what's everyone in the chat saying? Anmol already subbed or also came yesterday. Well, thank you for sticking around. Told you we'd be live again. You thought we'd be lying to you. This is a really good place, to be honest, to test. So are we on ray tracing at the minute? Did I turn that on?
Yeah, you did.
So ray tracing coming in. It's actually just seen a bit of a boost there at 55 average FPS. And that looks really, really nice. So we're going to turn on a few of the DLSS settings and see if we can notice a difference. So we've got a few elements going on. We've got the water reflections, the light bouncing off the car, and then the cityscape in the back. So we go DLSS and see what we can do here. So if we go ultra performance, that's gonna turn everything into a potato.
Cut all your resolution in half, basically. Cut all the textures in half.
We are getting 100 FPS, which is a big boost of 50 FPS. However, it's mainly the floors, isn't it? When you move, you can see some kind of strange effect going on. But to be honest, that didn't make a whole bunch of... Oh, yeah, there you can see. You can kind of see on the front of the car, everything just kind of textures into one. It looks like it's kind of made of, tin foil. Yeah. Rather than... So if I turn this off... So you can see this kind of material here, this texture at the front of the car. If I turn DLSS off... it's so much smoother. I mean, it's kind of actually still there. But it's a lot smoother.
No, you can see it, instead of it illuminating all of the jaggedness, because I've crashed that car a few times in case you haven't noticed. But, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Yeah. But, so, instead of it illuminating it all at once, like it's one texture, it's actually got a bit of a map to it. Bit of a, I forget what it's called. What's it called? Like a texture map. It's kind of like it's split it into different chunks so it can illuminate different parts of it.
So if we turn DLSS on ultra, you can literally see it, can't you, with the front there? It's literally now blurry. Like the front of the car is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom on the screen cap here. I'm just going to keep the stats there. But if you look at the front of the car here, it literally is just a blurry mess. You ain't getting anything from that. Whereas if I switch out now back with DLSS off, you can literally see when it loads in that it becomes sharp again. So that's what you are going to expect with that. Distant objects at a distance, or even some of them close to you, essentially just start to look like Play-Doh. So you have to kind of expect that when you want that kind of a performance boost. But It's probably the easiest way for us to show you it. Where else would you probably be able to see this mostly if you switch to Ultra?
Ultra Performance, it's like LOD as well. It's basically one big anti-aliasing chunk. It learns dynamically. We don't really know how exactly it works, but it just takes your resolution. If you put it on Ultra, that's like the most you can have. It just cuts the resolution of textures and things and maps in half pretty much. So it'd go down to 720p-ish.
Yeah.
So give or take, maybe it might not be exactly half, but the resolution scale does drop down to 50. So that's essentially where the blurriness comes from. It's essentially 720p upscaled to 1080p.
Yeah. So it's just going to look strange.
It's going to
is the best way to explain it.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Let's have a look. I'm from Puerto Rico, so I speak Spanish and I speak English as well. I did Spanish at GCSE, but I didn't do very well. I'm from India, and I love watching these kind of videos. Thank you very much, Amal. Is there anything specifically that you are a fan of? Is there anything you want to see with this card? Okay, so I'm going to look at this one more time. So this is with our DLSS on. So you can see quite a lot of textures going on this car. You can see some grinding marks where Jack's been actually yeeting his car into people. And then if we turn it off...
Hey, you've crashed it too, don't blame me.
It's the Ultra Performance. Just come back a little bit. I mean, you can literally see all around the edges here. It just, I mean, I'm this close to it. It looks like it's got like a 1.4 aperture on a camera or something. Like the outside of like all the edges just become blurred. Like even around that area there, unless you aim at it, it will not come into focus, and it just looks really strange. And even this, I mean, you look at this car, it won't load in until I get close to it. So when you leave, it just becomes like 240p. So that's just what you're going to expect from that, really. But however, you do get 96 to 100 FPS, so you've got to weigh the pros and cons. There's people who want ray tracing badly, but also
people who don't really care, because screen space reflections have done as well for the last 14, 15 years. So, you know, it's just one of them, really. I mean, I thought ray tracing was a gimmick when it first came out. I thought it was just going to be one of them things that, you know, it's all right, it's there, but it just, for me, it just eats too much performance. Yeah. I mean, if it's got a setting for like medium like this has, it doesn't impact performance too much and it looks okay, so I might have that on. But
should we compare that actually? Let's have a look. If we turn DLSS off, and we go to Ray Tracing Ultra. So with Ray Tracing Ultra with no DLSS, we do get around 47 FPS. But if we turn that down to medium, turn this off again, you're getting a healthy 20 jump there to 64 FPS. So
you'll have a hard time telling the difference, really.
That's what I'm thinking. Like medium to high, it's not gonna be.
I think it's just because different games handle it different ways. I think there's just resolution of the reflections and stuff is a bit lower in medium. That's literally about it. That's all I've noticed. Yeah. Unless there's something else going on behind the scenes. Unless it ray traces less rays than Ultra, which is maybe the case as well. Yeah. But I don't know the technicals behind the game too much.
So with Cyberpunk, you can actually get. Oh, we haven't even got ray trace reflections on. Requires a graphics card compatible with DXR. Oh yeah, we've got one. Okay, cool. Don't know that was already turned off. But we turn that on.
Maybe because it was the medium preset.
That might be why. So in Cyberpunk, you actually have ray trace lighting, and then you have medium, ultra, and psycho. So if we just test through now, we'll go to medium. So with all the ray trace features turned on, you get 49 FPS. This is taking advantage of obviously a lot of ray trace reflections, shadows, and everything in between. So you can see like on the cars and stuff, you're going to see a whole bunch of cool effects. That's on medium. But then when we turn that up to ultra, then 48 FPS as well. So not significantly different. There's only a few frames lost there. And then when you go to ultra, where is it? Ultra. Oh, so we're on ultra, and then Psycho, which is their brand new one, is 43 FPS. But you're only seeing like a 2-frame drop between medium to ultra to Psycho.
I'm just trying to see what the difference is.
I can't tell the difference between medium to ultra.
Well, we're on a very flat floor, aren't we? It's not very reflective, so maybe we should try and find.
Yeah, we need it to rain. Is what I want to see. I want to see the reflections on the rain, but
there you go. You're getting some reflections in the roof there.
Yeah, and the water's looking really cool as well, to be honest. Like you can see a lot of the city light being bounced off the water on the puddles down there. Oh, that looks really nice. Let's go down there.
Oh, a puddle. Let's go.
Oh, a puddle. That's the one. Oh, look at. Okay, look at that. Oh man, that looks awesome. Can I get down here without dying? We will figure out. No.
That wasn't even that far of a drop, really.
And to be fair, I had like half my health.
It's good to get me run over yesterday.
Hola. Hello, Sour Beast. How are you? Yeah, I like yours video too. Oh, well, thank you. A lot of time and effort goes into them. Let's just do this, and then can I actually just jump into the water and then go over and swim? Where was that area? Was it down there?
Oh, it was down there.
It's down there, wasn't it? I think that's going to be the best area to do it, because there is a whole bunch of reflections on those puddles. So we'll go there and have a look. Entering a new era, Kabuki. Yeah, I was playing this last night on console, and it just doesn't even slightly compare. It's I thought, because obviously it's been upscaled on PS5, but even then, it's just no comparison. This game looks so nice on it. Oh my, look at that car on a PC.
Ooh, shiny car.
Ooh, shiny car.
Oh, look at that.
We've hit the jackpot. Look at this. Oh man. Oh, these are gang members. Don't shoot me, please. This is probably a good area to test these reflections on.
Yeah, so have a look, stand still, and then just go through the ray tracing presets, maybe, and then just have a look. Not the presets, just change it. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so we'll go off first, just to see the difference that it has. So as you can see, blurry. You still have the reflections, but it's very flat.
It doesn't move with the camera.
It doesn't move with the camera. Yeah,
she's
it's like,
angry.
Oh, she's angry. So give me a second. Please don't damage the car. This is our benchmark car. Did she just disappear? One moment. Let me just. Guys, I'm just trying to benchmark a car. Like, chill out. Please step away from the car. I'm trying not to damage the car. There we go. Do we have game sound coming through actually while we're in here? I'm not sure if we do or not. There's no. Oh, that's not good. I want game sounds. Well, what I'm going to do. We've turned the copyrighted music off, but we'll keep it off anyway. Okay, right. Am I going to just keep dying now and have this really annoying effect on my screen? Well, at least we've got a few cars here to test it on. So as you can see, it's very...
We've not got an inhaler.
I ain't got an inhaler. I really need a health pack or something to get this annoying effect off my screen. Is there anything in here? Let's have a look. Yep, cool. Oh, I got one. There we go. Solid. Okay. How do you put your gun away?
Alt maybe? That's how you get it out sometimes.
There we go. Double tap. Okay, so back to the car anyway. Before we were really interrupted, I'm already subscribed to yours channel. Well, see, this is why we appreciate you, the early risers, you're the people who get the notification and you click it. You're the loyals. That's who you are, the loyalist. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't move with the camera. It just has like a fixated position, and it's. What was that? Am I getting shot? There's electric going off. Don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, that car's about to explode as well.
So if we just look at this car now, so as you can see, it's very blurry. There's no detail in it at all. So if we turn ray tracing now on to medium, not a massive difference.
Let me just jump in. Sorry.
Hello.
I'm just going to bring up the comments for
the WPC benchmarks.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
We can't leave the WPC benchmark channel out of this. We're just getting the comments up so we can respond to you guys as well.
Oh, what?
Drag it to the side of the screen.
Is it?
Whilst Paul does that, I'm just going to go through some of the settings. So not a massive difference there, but if we head over now to Ultra, as you can see, it starts to get infinitely more depth. Just get these up. There we go.
How do I get the comments?
It'll just load there. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We're dedicated AF. Can we bring the chat out? Can we pop out chat? Pop out chat. There we go. YouTube. How are you doing?
Nice one.
Great live stream yesterday, guys. But one question: why is yesterday's benchmark video uploaded in 360p? I think it's just because it was so long.
We're using the free version of Caster.
Ah.
I've already answered that.
Oh, really? Okay, never mind. Paul's on it. Technician Paul is on it. Hello, guys. Hi, Mox. How are you doing? Have you guys noticed what settings cause the biggest drops in performance? Ultra ray tracing without DLSS, I imagine.
Yeah.
Once you head up to what is going on in this corner? Once you turn ray tracing on and you don't take advantage of DLSS, that's definitely where the most performance drop happens.
Yeah.
But that's obviously to be expected. Nice. Thank you guys very much. This and yesterday's live streams were great. Well, thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Told you we'd be live again. Cool. So yeah, I've gone on to Ultra now, so I'm seeing that there's a little bit more depth. There's a lot more reflections. Who's shooting me now? What is going on?
There's someone over there.
I'm dying, but there's no one. Oh, there he is. I'm just trying to benchmark the car, guy. Can you just give me a sec?
Oh,
that was fantastic. I think that's
didn't really do much damage though.
Oh, man, I'm dead. Lovely. You're streaming here as well. Okay. Oh, Sour Beast. He's loaded both streams open. That's dedication.
That is dedication.
That is dedication. Hey, who's that? Oh, Wagwan Luke, how you doing? My friend Luke's joined the chat. Luke, did you pick up Cyberpunk and how is it doing on your PC? I'm curious. Hi SA.
Hi SA.
How you doing? So if you're new, what we've basically got is we've got the 3080 in this car. We're not going to be swapping out GPUs this stream. We're just going to be testing some of the settings, what you want to see, and just how the different settings can change the impact of the game on its performance.
That was very fun chaos yesterday, though.
It was fun chaos. It definitely. I got a great night's sleep. So much that I came to work 15 minutes late. Sorry about that, but because the stream went so well, it exhausted me. Okay, so we're back to this car, and this woman can't see me, so we should be okay. So I'm going to switch to Psycho Ray Tracing just so we can see the true difference. I'm seeing, to be honest though, from Ultra Psycho down to Medium, there's not a huge difference.
No, maybe it's just in the cars it's set to one resolution.
It becomes a lot blurrier. So if you look at this here, it definitely sharpens when you go to Psycho. Like around the actual like sign that's being reflected, it's a lot sharper, but obviously it's going to be blurred. That's the whole idea. But
I might know what the problem is.
Go on. I actually can't steal this car. Yes, I can. I'm out. So let's try it on the roof of the car, maybe. Jack just went, I know why I can't see the difference, and then just pulled his glasses out of his bag.
Yeah, well, there you go. See?
This car's awesome. Look at this.
I don't know why I'm trying to look at stuff when I can't see.
So there's a whole bunch of light going on in this car, so it's probably a really good car to test a lot of the reflections.
Oh, I can see.
I can see again. Congo on 200 plus on this channel. There you go. That was big effort from everyone in the stream yesterday. Okay, so if we just go park this over here so we can see any sort of lighting changes, because it's got neon underneath it. My car in Cyberpunk looks like trash. How are people getting these cool ones? All right, let's just
you customize your car in this game.
Yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto. Everything's fully customizable, so you can get your own car. You can buy a load of new cars and do all sorts. So
this is just repeat of yesterday.
It's just constantly me just getting hit by cars. So if I just do a kind of like a 180 around this car, you can see all of the reflections that are being beamed off this car, as well as the lighting effects.
It's hard to find an example of like.
It's very hard because it's so well optimized and everything looked great anyway. Like all the light bounces, it's hard to see a real difference. So
okay, I could see on that yellowish sign there and reflecting off the bonnet there.
Yeah.
A yellowish. If you could pan over to that again and just try and stop on that.
This one here.
Yeah, change the
so you can see it's
back
really blurry, and then
really jagged.
So that's with ray tracing off. With medium, it starts to come into focus.
Yeah, still a bit, but better.
Ultra, definitely coming more into focus, and then at Psycho, there you go. It just adds ever so little amounts of sharpening, but not so much that I would, if I was getting a higher FPS on medium ray tracing, I wouldn't be too concerned about going up to Ultra, because the difference isn't huge. It really isn't. And I'm trying to find a really good example to show you, but I'm struggling to do so because everything is just so well balanced. Obviously, if you can't pull the Psycho ray tracing on and then you switch to quality on DLSS, is it going to change much? Yeah, I mean, you can see on the front of the bonnet, it's really blurry. Like, very blurry.
And that's on quality DLSS.
It's on quality DLSS, so, oh my god, all these cars.
They just don't care about it.
They really don't. I'm giving it your watch hours on yours other channel. I got both streams open. Sour Beast, you are the MVP, I'm telling you.
beast.
I'm going to stand on this side of the road because that seems safer. So if I find a bit, so you can see the back of the bonnet of the car, very blurry with DLSS on quality mode. Turn it off, and then it'll come into picture.
Yeah, maybe you need to load the. Okay,
it's still very unnoticeable though.
Yeah.
So quality mode again. It's definitely there. You can definitely see it. Like, it's kind of weird, like how this is moving with me.
Yeah.
Does it do that when it's off? Yeah, it does. But like I'm saying, it's very hard to see where
it is hard to
happening.
see. It's going to be even harder to see on stream.
They all look basically the same to me. Maybe it's the stream compression. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Obviously, that YouTube actually butchers the quality. But even then, when we're trying to see it and we're playing it in its full fidelity, we are still struggling to see how, if you optimize the game to your specific need, it still isn't too graphically different.
It might be more apparent in higher resolutions.
Should we go into daytime and see if that does anything when you've got all of the... So it's 3 a.m. So if we go to like 7 a.m. where it's like sunrise. Here we go. This might be a bit more apparent. So if we look at it, because where's the sun? There it is. There you go. So it's bouncing off the car now. So you can see a lot of these reflections.
I wonder if it'll still have that sun bouncing off if you turn ray tracing off.
Let's have a look. Should we get it there? Turn ray tracing off. It's still there.
But it's. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same.
That looks like a ball of light rather than like
a reflection.
Like an actual reflection.
That looks.
Yeah, it's coming from two angles there. Can you see it at the back of the car? You're like.
Did it do that before though?
I don't think it did. Let's turn it off. It softens it. Like you could see it fade out. Then
I saw that. Yeah.
So if you look at this side of the car here, where this is bouncing, when we so you can see here, it's there. If we turn ray tracing on, it definitely perks up a bit. But as I say, in terms of like noticeable differences, it's still very hard to see. Should go for a little drive.
I feel like that when you panned out then to the whole car, I feel like it was quite easy to see how the effect ray tracing has. Maybe just drive round for a bit with ray tracing on then off. Maybe we'll see a difference there.
What 1080p. It's high settings plus ray trace medium plus DLSS good on RTX 2060 Super 460 stable. I've just wrecked my car reading that comment, but high settings plus ray trace medium plus DLSS good on RTX 2060 Super for 60 stable. I mean, we're getting like, well, obviously it's the 38, but we were getting good results yesterday when we turned DLSS on with the 2060. So yeah, you probably would pull those numbers. What resolution is it? Graphics aren't going to be a big thing for me. I just want the game to be good. Well,
it very much is good from what I've played of it.
It's a good game. I've not been as blown away as I thought I would be yet, but to be honest, the story's so long, I've not even hit the title screen yet, so I haven't even met Keanu Reeves, so I can't give a full impression until Keanu Reeves comes around. So, but apart from that, the game is huge. Like I was going to do the main story last night and ended up doing 15 like side missions before I even got there. So it's one of those kind of things. It's very much like Witcher, how there is a main story, however you zigzag to get to it. Okay, so reflections on the floor and smoke effects. Let's have a
smoke. Love it.
Does ray tracing affect this kind of effect? Should we switch back to nighttime maybe, or should we keep doing it in daytime? I need some like blaring lights. Go away, Regina. Test this sign and the glow. To be fair, that's one thing we noticed yesterday is the glow from sign.
The glow
from, it was kind of independent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Once you turn ray trace off, actually you can see a massive difference there. It's glowing still, but it's not like blinding.
It's not, yeah.
So
I'll whack it on again. Let's see.
Whack it onto Psycho. You can get you do see a glow, like quite a bit of an outlook glow, but
it's kind of filling the fog as well. Like if you notice, like your screen gets a lot more bluer. It's like it is casting rays rather than just glowing. You see what I mean?
Yeah. I do see that. So we go all off. It's still there.
Yeah,
it's still there. It's got that kind of like anti-scopic kind of.
But it feels like it's coming from like two angles. It's almost like it's drawn in an X pattern. If you look, whereas the ray tracing looks like it fills the space more like a fluid, maybe. See what I mean?
Yeah, Honestly, I'm struggling to see the difference. I love the faces on this game, and just they look at you. Watch how this lady looks at me and just walks away like it's like peering into my soul. But yeah, honestly, like it is very hard to see a massive difference.
It just looks pretty, and it's just so well optimized.
That's the thing. Like Watch Dogs could never. That's the thing. It's so well optimized that like even switching from ray tracing on to ray tracing off, you're not gonna have you're not gonna feel left out. Like, oh, all my friends are playing a ray tracing, I'm not. Like, you could put your screens side by side. It's not gonna look too different. But I really
That's what we need, to be fair. I think we need to do a side by side.
We really do.
Because it is so hard to notice.
I'm really excited to see your your benchmarks. Is the light underneath gone off?
Well, it's daytime.
True.
Either that or you broke it.
Either that or I broke my neon. Yeah, I'm really excited to see your videos on this because I really want to see side by side how it differs. Is it still daytime? What time is it? 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Sarah said, don't forget to subscribe to WePC. We actually have more viewers in WePC benchmarks than we do at WePC, so everyone did listen to us and went over there. So. Subscribe, guys. Should we see if the neon under the car has any effect? Sorry, everyone underneath me. I'm just going to go park somewhere, maybe. There we go. Oh, I hate the driving on this game. The driving's good, I'm just really bad at it. Right, let's get out of the car, see if we can see any changes. What do you think about GTA 6 teased with the coordinates on Google Map, road named 6? Honestly, I've given up hope on GTA 6 ever being made. Is it ever going to come out?
I haven't even seen the tease. What?
But Luke said, don't tell him what to do, Sarah. Hey guys, have you seen the Starship launch? The Starship launch? I don't know anything outside of Cyberpunk, unfortunately. I'm not even accustomed to the outside world. All I've been thinking about is Cyberpunk for the past 48 hours. If you're new to stream, we've got the 3080 in here. We're just throwing it through a few different effects, graphic changes. If there's anything that you want to see specifically, don't be shy, let us know. But I'm going to test the lighting under the car. So, not a significant glow.
You need to try and find a point where the yeah, we can do. Yeah.
We can do 1440p. That's what you want.
You need to try and find a spot where something's out of view, because then it won't be covered by screen space reflections, because it's rendered on screen, so it can be rendered on a reflective surface. So you need to try and find something that we can reflect out of view, I guess.
YouTube home pick is this live video. Well, you can thank YouTube for just recommending you such great content. What can I say? Yeah, I'm so bad at driving. As soon as I said that, if you're expecting a driving channel, it's not this one. How have you've been oh my, I'm just going to go right side. You've been playing this game for a while now. How have you been finding the driving mechanics? I find them really difficult.
I love it. I love the driving on this game. I really do. Everything feels weighty, realistic. And
yeah, it does feel very realistic. That's one thing. And I can't drive in real life, so that's probably explaining a lot. Do you have any recommendation as to which areas we could particularly go to test out some of the more intricate details of? Sorry, I'm just running people over. I've not been very far. I just jumped straight into the benchmarking. I found a nice street with enough lights, enough cars, traffic, you know what I mean? Just to get a general... I really want to go back to my original spot.
No, of course you do. That didn't take long.
I don't know where it is, though. I really don't. What's I saying? Does anyone want to see 1440p or 4K? Because we can do that for you. Is ray tracing on right now? Ray tracing is on Psycho right now, which is their highest. Yes. Screen space reflection. Should we throw that on Psycho as well? See what happens there. Get different change in there. Nope, still getting 70 FPS. Nice. I've got the most beaten up car in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's going to explode at some point.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Not be you driving it.
What's going on here?
R3600 GTX 1080 Ti, 16GB, 200 MHz RAM. Currently running the game at 1080p on my 1440p monitor. The GPU can't handle 1440p for me without being constantly below 60. I'm maybe try fiddling with DLSS and see if you can get a stable 60. But,
yeah, we've been playing with DLSS quite a bit, and it makes the world of difference.
It really does.
Look at the reflections on the floor, man. Looks awesome.
So this is a good chance to test out.
RTX Psycho disc quality. Let's have a look. Quality mode. Oh, sorry, that had it on at the minute, so let's turn that off. Yeah, 35 FPS without DLSS. Look at the lighting over here. Oh man.
No wonder we weren't seeing a difference.
35 FPS. So let me just turn everything. Actually, I'll turn Ultra on Ultra rather than Psycho. Turn DLSS off. There you go, 44. You want Psycho quality? Got you. Psycho Ray Trace and Psycho. We'll just do Psycho Ray Trace, not screen reflection. So 40 FPS without DLSS, and then if we turn DLSS to quality, instant boost up to 60. So you're getting a 20 FPS. DLSS doesn't seem to do much for me, really. When we turn it on, it's such a jump. Like every car we do gets at least like a 20% boost. I bet this game has the same driving mechanic from Grand Theft Auto. It doesn't though.
No, it
the
doesn't.
thing is with this game, like it feels like it's got weight to the car. So if you turn around the corner, you can't just do what GTA does, where you just turn. Like it will drift and go and spin out of control. It's very realistic. I have a 3070, and it seems changing graphics settings from lowest to ultra does absolutely nothing at all for performance. Joy of the 3070, I guess then.
Yeah, pretty much.
10 series doesn't have DLSS, unfortunately. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's bad. No.
Is it 4K or 1440p? This is 1080p at the minute.
We're going to change it up at some point, though. Just have a look around.
What kind of impact does ray tracing? Yeah, we'll do. What kind of impact does ray tracing have on the FPS? It is a drop.
It is a big drop.
It is a big drop. So if we go to Ultra, we get around 80 FPS without any DLSS settings on, and then when we switch Ultra ray tracing, we get 75 FPS. Did you know that's actually not a big drop as a thought? But obviously, you have to remember we're playing on the 3080, so depending on the card you use, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Is the day one patch out? Yes, the day one patch is out, and you've been saying you found quite a few differences, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen no glitches either, which is a good one. Yeah, but FPS is slightly increased. I haven't tested all the cards yet, but on the 3090 it definitely seems a lot better. A good like 20.
I really like where we are. This is a really nice way to test out lighting. I think we can test the distance as well if we go at the edge and see if anything gets a little bit softer. We'll switch to 2K as well when we get to the end of here.
Can you not sit around enough until it rains? Does that not work? Like, you advance time.
Oh, just keep switching time until it rains.
Yeah.
Is it not raining now?
It looks
the
like
floor's wet.
Yeah, but
currently waiting on a 6800 that is in the mail. Unfortunately, it says delivery on Monday. Oh man, that sucks. But think about how great of an experience you're gonna have when it does come. Right, let's switch to 2K. So when we did 2K yesterday, it messed the screen up. Oh, we're actually at 2K. I thought we were at 1080p. Oh,
we're at 2K.
Well, surprise of the day, we're at 2K already. There you go.
That. It's in 1440p
I just naturally thought we were still on 1080p. Okay, so we've been sat on 2K. So these results have been on 2K. I was wondering why it looked significantly nicer. I just thought it was the day one patch. But yeah, we're at 2K at the minute. Does DLSS quality make a difference in looks than DLSS off? Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh yeah. If you turn it to the easiest example to show them on stream is probably just turn DLSS onto ultra performance.
Yeah. So if you look at the screen now, you can see everything very sharp. The lights look amazing. The floor looks very real. And then when we turn
it's definitely there.
And then when we turn ultra performance
on. Auto again?
I think it might have been. So now if you look at the floor towards the end of the distance, it just starts to look like it's melting. Oh, it is raining. Also, this is what we don't know. Is it raining, or no? It's not raining. That is an effect of having DLSS on. It makes the floor look like it's raining.
And the lights kind of jump. If you look at the street lamps, they kind of jump around as well.
Yeah, so you can see.
Oh, that does look like rain though.
You can see on the light, it's got like sharp edges as to where like the light is.
Yeah, I can see
That's really weird. So if you see on the edge of the light, you can see essentially like a sharp line.
It's not volumetric.
It's not at all. So if we turn this off now, the light is completely blended. It's even got a chromatic aberration coming from the end of it. You can see like a rainbow effect there, which makes it look really cool. And then the floor over there is super rendered. Like it is very high quality. It's very sharp. Nothing wrong with how it looks. And we'll show you again if we go with DLSS on Ultra. You can literally see the floor just blends together and looks like it's raining, even though it's not. You'd also see some flickering on this thing on the side here, which is quite strange. And then once again, that example of the light literally looks like it's on fire because of the moving lines. FGC range.
Oh yeah, I was going to read that too. 5600 XT has been delayed to the end of December, but people are receiving emails saying it won't arrive until March. Quite scared. Yeah, I'd be scared too.
That sucks, man.
I got my Ryzen 9 5900 yesterday in the mailbox. Was heavily damaged from transport. CPU looks okay, but probably going to end up sending it back. Yeah, I might as well advise you to maybe send it back. I don't know, check it out first. I mean, if it's not like dead, I mean, you're probably going to be waiting a while for it. So,
can someone time out Jeff in the BBC Benchmarks channel? Nightbot's just absolutely banned him from the chat for some reason. But his comment was, "I get a kind of shimmering effect sometimes in my game in reflections, depending on the area. Almost looks like a noise effect. No DLSS or ray tracing enabled. Oh, so just standard." What card are you using?
Have you got like screen space reflections turned up to Psycho? Or what is...
I got my Ryzen 9 5900 yesterday in the mail. The box was heavily damaged from transport. CPU looks okay, but probably going to end up sending it back. I mean, definitely test it out, see if it's okay, because if there's nothing that's gone wrong to it, like boxes can get damaged in transport. Which? Yeah. Jeff, what is that effect that you're seeing a lens flare effect? If I get out this car and come to this sign over here, Cyberpunk's got this really kind of like groovy effect where if you see here when you look around, it has this kind of like light shimmer. You can turn it off. I'm realizing I'm just staring at a shot that says sex shop. Let's go over to the pharmacy instead. So if you can see this kind of like reflection, that is just part of the game. If that's what you're talking about. I'm wondering if we turn... Oh, we still got DLSS off, so we turn DLSS off. There we go.
Jeff turned lens flares off completely.
Oh man, look at that! Jesus. Right, so if we turn DLSS to ultra, look at the lighting effect. It's so soft, like it's very just... I don't know, very, very, very soft. But then when you turn it off, look at this. Oh my. It's dazzling. Like a lightsaber battle in the air, look at that.
Dazzling.
That's awesome. I turned off lens flares completely. Looks like your CPU might be bottlenecking, which could be causing a crash. Yeah, that could be a reason. I have a 3060 Ti. I get 100 FPS with Ultra, RTX off, and DLSS quality. Does RTX off make much of a difference? I get 65 RTX. It does make a difference, not massively heavily. Massively heavily, definitely not a word.
Massively heavily.
So this is Ray Tracing at Ultra at the minute. Oh man, this game looks so nice. Look how nice this area looks. So with Ray Tracing on, we're getting around 46 FPS. And then if we turn off Ray Tracing and just go to Ultra. Low, high, wait. Oh, I'm going on motion blur, that's why. Ultra, Ray Tracing off, goes to Ultra, and then we'll turn... The mouse does not want to cooperate with me today. So we got 46, then we turn it off, we get 80. So it's like a 25 FPS increase. So it's very much is an argue case of, do you want a smoother experience in terms of max FPS, depending on what your monitor even allows, or do you want ray tracing with obviously decreased performance?
I suppose ray tracing is like a nice realistic way to soup up 1080p monitors, I guess, because like it makes it a bit more realistic. You've got a lot of reflections going on, a lot of pretty things to distract you from the low pixel count.
This guy's having a fight. This guy got one eye. What's going on here? Oh man. He's looking at me and punching the guy. What an absolute geezer.
Look at him, he's swole, isn't he? I don't like that. That's too big.
This is like the Roy Jones Mike Tyson fight going on. He was looking at me and punching. That's awesome. So yeah, you are going to see a massive difference between playing Ultra and then playing on Ray Tracing Ultra. It's to be expected. But like I say, if you only have a 60 Hz monitor and you can pull 60 with Ray Tracing, you may as well. You're not going to want it. You're not going to want 100 FPS. There's no point. It honestly did look like a noise effect since the intro. I haven't seen it though. You might be fine then. It might just been a style. Oh wait, if you go to your settings, actually, there's film grain here. So film grain is essentially noise. If you turn it off, it will completely go away. So I definitely try turn film grain off. I turn that off because I just think it looks silly.
Film grain. I've not seen that. I've not really seen any film.
I've not seen it, but I don't want to see it. So yeah, I've turned it off. Don't have a working PC until then. I was been delayed till end of December. Oh man.
Yeah, that is off for me too. Turn it off immediately.
See if you can go and like rent a graphics card. If you've not got a friend who can give you a spare graphics card so you can play this until you get your new one.
Rent a GPU. Good business idea.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you know you can like rent a camera if you wanted like a camera? Why don't we go like get a load of 3080, 3090s and just rent them to people for like X amount per week? I mean, if anyone who makes that business I want to cut. And this is a really nice area to test all these like lens. Look at this.
It's almost
I'm
like...
curious actually. What does this look like without lens flare? Ugh.
Nothing.
It just looks like a light.
But if you look, it's almost like the word is glaring back at you when you. It's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I really like this area that we're at in terms of like testing lights. It looks really cool. Anything you look at that glows just instantly like blinds you, but like in a good way, not like a oh my god.
Sam,
this game has such bad performance. It doesn't.
No, it's really well optimized.
It's the complete opposite.
We're in 1440p. We're in 2K with ray tracing on, I believe, at the minute, aren't we? Ray tracing.
Yeah, we got ray. Do we still have ray tracing? I think we do, but I'm going to turn it on anyway, just in case we didn't. The thing is, this game has great performance. That's one thing that we've noticed. Even on lower end cards that we were testing yesterday, with DLSS as well, you get such good performance from the game. It's actually surprising how well optimized this game is. If you weren't in the stream earlier, we were comparing ray tracing to ray tracing off, and the difference is so minimal. I don't think it's horrible considering my RX 58. You can still get 30 frames on high.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh man, look, the signs are awesome, and you get so close to them, and they're still super sharp. What is she doing? Oh my lord.
Was that?
Yep. I'm just leaving. I'm leaving the area. I don't like this area. Some questionable decisions from that lady.
CPU the R5600X was clear. No one has a CPU from a B550 motherboard. Yeah, fair enough. Valid point. Yeah, bye.
If you're here on the WePC channel at the minute, we're also live on our new channel, WePC Benchmarks. We did a big stream yesterday for about 6 hours, and we're basically moving the benchmarks from the WePC channel over to WePC Benchmarks. So if you did want to subscribe, the comment is linked in the chat. If you're here from WePC Benchmarks, then you're already safe. You're there. So this is basically going to be our channel for doing all our benchmarks, our benchmarking live streams. We'll be hopefully doing benchmark live streams on both, but they will eventually be moving over to WePC Benchmarks. So if that is your cup of tea, then definitely go and subscribe to that channel. Jack's going to be having a whole bunch of Cyberpunk benchmarks coming out over the next week or two. Whoa, what just happened?
Oh, I had no idea.
Whoa.
Mitch is on it too as well. Mitch is on the videos as well. He's editing.
He is. At this moment in time, Mitch is editing. Oh, wow, look at that.
I can't take all the credit this time.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people having FPS problems, including me. I need 60 plus FPS, otherwise it feels so bad when in combat. Yeah, fair point. What are you trying to play it on? What are your system specs? The game's too realistic to be enhanced further by ray tracing anyway. I think it's a nice touch. If you can run it, just do it. It's if you get in more than 60, then... How much CPU does this game demand? Well, to be honest, we've only really tested it with the Ryzen 9 5900X, and we do see about... I think I've seen it capped at about like 40-ish percent. So decently more than other games I've seen. Considering it's not really... Oh, you didn't fall over.
I just tanked the hit.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, GTX 1070, 6700K even, sorry. 1070, it's like 2 generations old, and it's like the mid-range card of the 2 gen. I mean, you're going to get some FPS problems, because you don't have DLSS, because you're on a 10 series. Or do you? Do you have DLSS?
Will the optimization guide for Cyberpunk 27 drop on this channel or the Benchmarks channel? It's going to be dropping on the Benchmark channel, so definitely subscribe so you get a notification when that goes out. And that's going to be a really good video, really good video. It's going to teach you everything you need to know to run this game in its absolute peak performance. This game looks so nice. I just can't even like get behind how good it looks and how bad it looks on my console. Look at this guy's shoes. Wait, his shoes were glowing then.
What are those?
What are those?
Goku wants RTX off, DLSS quality.
RTX off.
5600 XT plus Ryzen 3 310. Is this good enough?
Right, so we've got RTX.
It'll play it. It will
DLSS.
play it. How well? Did we test this 5600 XT yesterday? I don't think we did.
No,
did
the
we?
5700 we did yesterday, and it performed really well. So this is ultra quality, no ray tracing, with DLSS on quality mode, and we're getting 110 FPS. Very smooth.
Yeah, DLSS is where a lot of your performance gains come from.
I found my car.
Oh,
It's absolutely totaled, but it's still here.
I'm surprised it's still there.
So am I. Let's get in. I really want it to rain. I really want to test the rain sampling when, oh man, this car is just absolutely...
Do you not drive better with controller?
Should we try? No, it's just as hard. I've not played this on a PC or controller, just because I don't want to get shouted at. Here we go. How do we even go?
The trigger.
Have I crashed the car as an understatement, Paul?
Only about 6, 7.
It's really hard to
times.
drive on this game.
Is it half drive or you just bad at driving?
Bit of both.
It's just fine to drive. What are you on about?
Ooh.
What are you used to driving? What kind of games are you used to driving?
Grand Theft Auto, where it's very responsive.
Yeah, everything is just
And
sliding
a sparrow on
twitchy.
Destiny. Hello, sir. I would like to borrow this car. What? Get out the car.
Yeah, you don't have a... Oh, okay.
You don't have enough power.
That's
Oh, yes.
one way to do it.
Oh, no, the police are after me now. Hold on. Here you go. Here's a police chase in ultra mode with DLSS off. There you go. Is there... Note to self, never get in a car with Jay. Well, I can't drive, so I definitely wouldn't recommend it.
That is sound advice.
Is there any setting changes you want to see? At the minute, we've got ultra settings, no ray tracing with DLSS on quality mode
In 1440p.
in 1440p. Yeah.
Literally got 25 to 30 FPS boost on Ultra RTX off 3060 Ti. 3060 Ti is a solid card. I mean, with it being the bottom of the 30 series, it does well.
Are you a first person driver? I really dislike driving in first person.
Oh, no, I love it.
I find it really nauseating.
I mean, I have drove in first person this whole time, but like, first person's good.
I really like it. The radio stations on Cyberpunk are really cool because they're all like synthwave music. So when it's raining and it's midnight in the game, that's when I go to first person and just drive sensibly. I just find it really relaxing. Would you be willing to test some settings with a 1080 Ti? Not in the stream, but we did test it yesterday, and it performed really well. Like really, really well. As did all the cards.
Paul's looking at the schedule.
Come back on
The 15th. Yeah, on the 15th of this month, we will have a video on our new channel, our WPC Benchmark channel. Possibly 16th. You know, we'll have to give some leviance. So, if you come to the WPC Benchmark channel, which is pinned in the comments section on the WPC, if you watch this on the WPC channel, on this 15th or the 16th of December, we'll have a benchmark on the 1080 Ti, and that'll show you everything that it has to offer. So definitely go and subscribe if you want to see that video.
Absolutely. Who wanted another chair? Oh, the Adventurer. Sorry, don't want to spam, but can you test turning screen space reflections down and keep ray tracing on?
Yes, we can. Let me switch back to keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I want to know how much of it's screen space and how much of it's ray tracing. So if you turn them as down as far as I'll go.
Let's have a look. So, screen space, reflection quality. Turn that off.
Off.
And what else did you want?
Ray tracing on. So just assume, just ramp it up.
Ultra, and then we'll turn screen space reflection quality.
Off, yeah.
Can we just turn it off altogether?
I think so. It's off. Screen space reflection quality off.
There we go. Oh man, it's very flat, isn't it?
Yeah. I should have took a mental picture before.
So should I, because I didn't.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's turn that up to Psycho so we can see the full difference. Should we refresh this? Let's have a look. Psycho.
Been worried about playing at medium with
It's gone down on WPC benchmarks. But why?
No, the stream's gone down on. Oh no, it's back.
There we go. Can you see the difference? I can't. I'm getting the lens flares. I ultra, but then when I turn it off,
No,
It's not. There's no difference.
Not really.
This is what's baffling me about this game. I keep changing the settings, but then it just looks the same. I genuinely don't understand.
It is really difficult to differentiate between them because it's just made so well.
It should be a good sign for you that we can't tell the difference when we switch from Ultra to Ray Tracing. It just looks great on both. I really do want... I'm really excited to see your side-by-side comparison because I'm actually curious now.
That's what we need. That is what we need.
We do need a side-by-side comparison to really... to see the real difference. But it just looks really nice.
With the switch to next gen, I feel like most devs are neglecting game optimization. Well, not with Cyberpunk, definitely. That's definitely...
I want to go inside.
Definitely good. It's well optimized, extremely well optimized.
There's loads of... wait.
Don't go in there. I don't...
It's a cinema.
Is it?
Maybe.
Oh no, I just see cat girls, so it's...
There we go. Yeah, there's a load of lighting effects in here. I'm scared to go inside. Yeah, there's a load of lights and stuff inside here. So, this is a really good place to test.
I suppose. It doesn't
Find a
look very
puddle.
similar.
SSR was a big difference when I tested it. There's it's on the floor here as well, isn't it? Oh man, look at all these lighting effects and all the reflections. So we can test it on here, I guess. What's in the back? Oh, toilets. I just love the neon.
It is
looks so
beautiful,
nice. Okay. So we've got a load of reflections going on the window. I guess that could be a place to test it.
Yeah, go on. Whack it
Screen,
down.
space, reflection quality off. It's still... Oh, it's quite wavy.
It might be ray traced as well, to be fair, because it's not on screen, is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's wavy on there as well. Where is the difference? It's too good.
Got somewhere where you can see your own reflection and see...
My own reflection. Should I go to my crib? Wait, why is she sat up there? There's a clear space there.
Alright, Captain Health and Safety.
Captain Health and Safety. 2 meters apart. This geezer is absolutely chilling. Okay, where I can see my own reflection. It's very Mulan. Look at this car. There's a window. Where is there a window? Hello. Cool. Post a link of the video on your Twitter once the video goes live. Yeah, we will do. But definitely subscribe to the channel also. Can you see your reflection in here?
I feel like mirrors...
I am invisible.
Yeah, I feel like mirrors and stuff are made to see you anyway, regardless of ray tracing and stuff, but...
Find some puddles, Paul shouting from the other side of the office. Yeah, you should turn off ray tracing when trying the SSR. Yeah, I can do that. Alright. Let's go back into the testing zone.
There was a big puddle there, you just looked at it.
I know, but I want a cooler one.
You want a cooler puddle?
Yeah,
But look at that, there's a puddle there. The big one.
That'll do. Okay. So, let's take a mental note. Sorry. There you go. So, see this? Got a whole bunch of light. Oh my, look how cool that looks. So we turn off ray tracing. We'll go on to ultra. And then we'll turn off screen space reflections. Oh. Where's the pink gone?
Yeah, it's just like a
It's
standard
gone.
skyline, isn't it? Like, if you look up, is it the same area?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it...
It's not.
No, it's not.
This isn't...
This isn't what we're looking... Look up there, is the yellow? No, it's not the same...
It's like a pre-rendered reflection.
It's just a standard reflection.
So, if I literally just stand in one spot here, and then I turn RT on, you can literally see...
Look at it all change
It's all changed. So that pink sign is there. That blue sign is there. Same with that pink sign. But when you turn it off, it's essentially like...
Just a pre-render.
It's a pre-render, yeah. That's really strange. So you can literally see here. You can see just here where the pink lady is. Gone. Absolutely gone.
Completely changed.
Content a word out of the picture. That's so strange. What is that?
Like a windmill.
That is really weird.
See, I wonder if is that
Where
any
is that pink
part of
light?
yeah, is that any part of the actual city that they built, or is it just like a
It's the upside down.
Google image?
That's really strange.
I wonder if it's. I wonder how they've done it. I wonder if it's like a low res flipped texture
That's
under
really,
the map.
Really strange.
But yeah, definitely, you're right. There is a difference. So
Yeah,
thank
well,
you for
thank you for
telling
the
us, Sam.
help there. That's night and day difference, because that looks so cool. Look at that. Oh man.
Okay, I've got a new appreciation for ray tracing now.
Yeah, so do I.
Now that I've seen that.
I didn't know until I seen it. You didn't know what you had until it was gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this car. You can bypass the lock support vehicles if you meet the technical ability. Make you just elbow the window. I want to test that on a few more locations. That's really strange.
I wonder if it'll be the same reflection in the puddle. I remember vaguely what the reflection was, so it'd be interesting to see if it's the same in every puddle.
There we go, another puddle. Many lights. Okay, so we'll take this point of reference. Got that yellow thing right there. Oh wow, that's
I can really see that.
That's a really, really far reflection. Look at that. Okay, so we'll turn RT off again. Again.
Back and forth so much.
And then it's gone again.
Is it the same?
Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh my god. Interestingly, if I can move, that does seem to be that.
No, I don't think it is.
Nah.
Oh. No.
Nah,
it's the same as
definitely
before.
not. Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look.
It's just no matter where you are, it's just going to be that low.
That's really strange.
See, that's the windmill looking thing there.
Essentially, if you turn ray tracing off, the puddle will just create a different world. Sounds really deep, that. The different world in the puddle. Hold on, no, but that pink light is there. Surely? That's that pink light, right?
Maybe it's just coincidence.
And then red, that pink.
It's not even a screen
yellow?
space though, because it's not a screen space reflection.
Oh wait, whoa! Did you just see that?
Whoa! Yeah, I did.
That was really weird.
It's not even a screen space reflection. It has to be pre-rendered because what you're trying to reflect isn't on screen.
Yeah.
So it's a pre-render.
Just again, we'll put ray tracing back on just to show you the difference. There you go. That is the real sign there. That is, where's the other thing? That red sign is that red sign. It's a true reflection. That's really strange. I'm glad that we found this example. Who was that? Who said that? Sam. Now you guys can't play without ray tracing anymore. Doomed.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
My 2080 isn't gonna thank me for this.
You're gonna play Cyberpunk at home and just be like,
I played on 3 FPS. God damn it! I can't have unrealistic puddles. It's a make or break thing for me. I can't do it.
I can't have unrealistic puddles.
No, I can't have unrealistic puddles.
Oh man, that's changed the way I look at puddles, I must say. Well, there you go. That was a good example of that in place then. Right, my download's done, so I'm going missing for a few weeks. All right, Luke, I'll check in on you later on text, see how you're enjoying it. Right, my download's done. Luke, it came out at midnight. It's 4 o'clock.
I think you mentioned he just started downloading it after he got home from work early.
Ah, fair enough. That's my friend from home, Luke. SSR are also reflections that aren't on the screen. That's why it's called screen space. Message deleted by Nightbot. Nightbot, chill out.
Calm down.
Don't worry, we can still see your message. Yeah, SSR are also reflections that aren't on screen. That's why it's called screen space. That's just blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie. The difference between the two of those, it was just like some weird, like random world that they've just decided to make up. I feel like I'm playing Mirror's Edge or something.
Oh, you got a bit of a. Oh, it's just printed. I thought you just got a bit of a speed.
No, you do. Wait, what? Do you see that?
Sorry,
When you jump on an object, you get like a speed boost. Hello and welcome to my speed running challenge of Cyberpunk.
Oh, you're gonna break the game. Break it on stream. Go on.
That's really strange. Wait, so if I jump, do you reckon it'll do a speed boost every time? It does. I am a train.
I am a train. Oh,
that's really. I can see. You can see how this is going to end.
Yeah, I can see how it's going to end.
That's really strange.
Well, there you go.
If you're a speed runner, you're welcome. Found
Jay
your glitch.
invented the first speedrunning strat.
That's really strange. Oh man, just look how nice that looks. I'm just going to leave it on there for a little bit. Anyone got any questions?
The game isn't played in
The
puddles.
game isn't played in puddles, though.
It should
See,
be.
Noah, that's where you're wrong.
It should be. What, the puddle's actually the real world? You're in the puddle.
The puddle's the only reason I'm playing.
Plot twist.
Yeah, no, I purposely switched to nighttime because I don't like it in the daytime. I feel like if it's a start, it's called Night City. I don't want to play it in the daytime.
The sun burns.
Look at that. It's so bright. Can we find another puddle, to be fair? Sun dries up the puddle. Probably not. Do you reckon I can jump over a car or it'll run me over? How many people are in this car?
Oh, he's taking you for a ride. Free lift.
Alright, there we go. Let's go on a little ride. Yeah, I really don't like this game in daytime. It just looks really overexposed. Like, everything just looks washed out. There's no colour, there's no depth.
That's because you're used to it. Like, you get all the blaring lights, it's all white, it's all exciting at night, and it's all neon, and you just have daytime. None of that's happening, so it just looks a bit bob.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it still looks good.
Yeah. Is there any settings that anyone wants to see? Is this 1440p or 1080? This is 1440p at the minute.
What life path did you guys choose? Good
Pardon?
4K.
What life path did you guys choose? We played Corpo on this one, I believe, but we've not actually progressed too far in the story. We just got to the bit where we can start running around. It looks like I'm floating. This is great. Does anyone want to see this game in 4K? Is there any demand for that? Is there any demand? Supply and demand. This is great. Look, what a way to see the city via the top of a car from some random person. There's like
about 6 people.
There's about 8 people in this car. Oh,
that's how they treat you, is it?
That's see how it is. How many?
Paying for a lift and.
Look at this geezer. What is he
looks
wearing?
way too happy.
Wait, that's 2 of the same person. Come back.
Are you anti-twins?
I hate twins. Yeah, does anyone want to see 4K? We're running Corpo at the minute on this. But for now, I'm just going to run round. Can you call this running round? Around the city. See where it takes us.
Check average FPS for ambient occlusion versus off versus ultra.
Okay.
Well, ambient occlusion off versus ultra.
So we want ultra on.
Yeah, ultra and ambient. I can't say that.
Ambient occlusion.
Occlusion off.
Boom. Oh my god, that took the full capacity of the 38. What the hell? 85 FPS. Why not hit it in 4K? Cries in 240p. 87 FPS. Check average FPS for ambient occlusion off versus ultra. Yeah, there you go. 87. And then if we turn it on...
Is ray tracing on there?
No, just regular ultra. Ray tracing is off. And then if we turn ambient occlusion back up to high, you go from 85 to 88.
87, 86, 84.
There you go.
Yeah, there's not much of a difference, to be honest.
4K ray tracing seems scary. It does. 4K is overrated given the DLSS scaling regardless. I need to see a 1080 Ti in 1440p. Oh no.
We'll get there. Not on this stream though, it'll be in a video upcoming on WePC Benchmark.
On the 15th or 16th of December, you can see that video on the WePC Benchmarks channel. It's linked at the top as a pinned comment. Definitely check that one out. Why not hit it in 4K? Cries in 240p.
Go on, chuck it in 4K then.
Go on. Oh, go on then.
Get to 300 subscribers.
So, is this going to make the screen really janky?
No.
There we go.
No, they fixed that in the day one.
Oh, look at the... we do have to go to a river tuner to fix this or something.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just going to turn screen off whilst we... oh, wait, what's going on here? Whilst we go into river tuner and just fix this. Okay, how do we do it? Just literally boost this up to 200.
Slider, yeah, and then... No, there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it... No, back a bit. Don't make it just there. That should be about right now.
There you go. Turn it back on for you. Sweet, we're in 4K. Let's see how it fares. Right. I want to go to me old trusty nighttime because it looks nicer. Oh, sick. That looks
That is
so
pretty.
cool.
I thought it was the sun for a second.
Okay, so we'll go to ray tracing on.
Uh-oh.
DLSS is off. 28 FPS. 27.
I like it we're going to blow up.
I don't know. I don't trust. 25 FPS. Look at this.
What was that sentence? I don't remember.
I don't know. 25 FPS. Should we mess around with DLSS? Switch it to quality mode. Boom. 42 FPS. That's much more playable.
It's just a double basically, isn't it? So
have you found that some settings don't actually change until you reset because there is no apply button? No, they just like Sam says, they just apply once you once you change them.
Which is
it's
really nice.
good. I like it a lot. I hate having to constantly press apply. Look at this.
it's convenient for me when I'm changing settings all the time. Every 20 seconds I change settings sometimes. It's very convenient for me.
Yeah, so we're getting about 40 FPS at 4K with ray tracing with DLSS on. Did I put it on quality? On quality. If we go to ultra performance, then we get 83 FPS with 4K ray tracing. 83 FPS. To be fair, it's not looking too. Well, actually, the floor's looking pretty bad. Why is everyone in the office laughing? What's going on? So there you go. I mean, you can literally see everything's so blurry even at 4K.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, this game is bug AF. I've seen so many NPCs randomly spawn. We were playing yesterday on stream and we seen a woman in a T-pose.
Yeah,
she was just there, like staring into the distance, like someone had stole a toaster or
A
something.
couple of cars did fade in and out of existence.
I found that when I play it on console, so it might not be the same on PC, I seem to shoot enemies and kill them, and they drop to the floor and then just start walking again and then drop back to the floor again. So I found myself shooting them again, thinking they're alive again. It's like I'm playing like zombies or something, because they just keep coming back to life. It's really turning. Whoa, what's going on the floor?
It's like it's like a weird bitmap or whatever, isn't it?
Look
Like,
at that. So that's with DLSS at Ultra. If we turn to quality, will that disappear? Yeah. So you see that instantly blends in. So this is actually where the floor is wet. So we turn DLSS off, you'll be able to see that, and it's true. Yeah, as you can see.
True fidelity.
True fidelity. Is this ray tracing? Some ray tracing. Turn off DLSS. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh man. That is some juicy performance right there.
That's a chonker. Do you think it's worth putting on RTX medium to get FPS, or is it not worth the effect of that setting?
Honestly, there's not a massive difference, is there? In terms of like FPS. Like, obviously, bear in mind this is a 3080, but if we turn it, so this is on Ultra with DLSS off, 41 FPS, but then if I turn Ultra down to high, make sure DLSS is off.
Do you mean ray tracing? Put an RTX medium to get FPS? Oh, I think he means from Ultra or from Psycho on ray tracing. Turn it down to medium. Is there a massive difference?
When you do get FPS when you put RTX medium. Oh, I get you.
So, yeah, it'd be good to see it on this card because it's small numbers in it. So what are we on now?
So Ultra, 55 FPS. Switch ray tracing down. Let me just check. DLSS every time, man. So Ultra 4K ray tracing, 22 FPS. Switch it down to medium, DLSS off again. Oh, it's a nice boost to 29, but it still is very blurry.
Yeah, you're getting in like 20 0.1s. It's not good. You're gonna see the twitching. That's not playable for me.
That's not playable. But if you do want to use DLSS, switch to auto, see what it best chooses. It'll boost it up to 65 FPS and makes it playable. If the like slight blurriness doesn't affect you, then there you go. I want 38 so badly, but they aren't available, and even if they are, $720 is way too much for me. Yeah, it's a very expensive card, but I mean, the performance you get out of it is definitely shows. So, yeah, 4K, man. This is something else. My 1080p monitor at home could never.
Mine's mine's 1080p 75 Hz, mate. It's from the Stone Age at this point, so it won't be seeing this in 4K. My poor 2080 as well. It's not gonna happen. What is going on with her face? She got them eyes. I don't like that.
She do got them eyes.
She got them eyes.
Specifically, she do to have them eyes.
Oh, who just hit you?
Someone just hit me.
I think the woman just like threw a rocket back here.
She weren't happy with you talking about her eyes, was she?
Must be.
Man, this game looks so nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
This is with DLSS on, and I'm not actually seeing the dramatic difference.
Maybe it's because we're in 4K.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, because even if you had...
It's managing it very well.
Yeah.
And there's none of that rubbery textures that I was seeing previously. DLSS 2.0 is black magic, man. It really is like it. Oh, look at this one. It's just crazy how much performance you can get using DLSS.
So you don't mind it being really warm?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh man, look at.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just gonna turn this off, and we can all look at this for a little bit. Anyone got any questions?
Because like it's all...
Yeah, I want to 38 Spider. When are the 30 series cards going to become widely available? Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah.
When a next gen console is going to be widely available? Stay tuned to find out. Yeah, release season for this year has been a bit of a shambles, really. I blame Nvidia for dishonest marketing. Do you think they contributed to the embargoes on the game? Hard to say.
I don't know about that.
I want to put words in people's mouths. I'm not too sure.
Don't know.
But yeah, the card releases this year, obviously with everything going on, yeah, but
We've never seen supply issues like this before. Even when they've been really popular at launch, we've still had supply, or we've made up for supply soon after they've sold out. But because of the situation this year, there's been next to no manufacturing pretty much, and it's been a bit of a shambles.
Well, it's quite an
it's weird that the GTX 16 cards can't use DLSS in this game because they support it. In this game, because they support it, they don't support it. Yeah, I was noticing a lot of cards yesterday weren't supporting DLSS. It was a strange one.
Yeah, there was a few of them, weren't there? Was there and the ray trace capable AMD cards were not supporting ray tracing.
Are they supported now with the patch?
I've not tried. I've not put an AMD card in there.
Has anyone got an AMD GPU, and have you checked if it works with ray tracing after the day one patch? Because we weren't able to use ray tracing yesterday, so it's interesting to see if it's since been fixed.
I'll figure it out soon enough, probably tomorrow. But
I just can't stop staring at this cityscape. It just looks so nice. I'm gonna have to record this and set it as my wallpaper on my computer. I've got nothing but Cyberpunk wallpapers. They do support it, but not in this game for some reason. That's so strange.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that a patch that they can do? Like, are they aware of that?
Maybe there's just an issue in optimization with it or something on the 16 series cards. I don't know. I've not read into it. I didn't know it weren't supported, but maybe it might be fixed in a patch. This game's just come out, so it's there's gonna be improvement.
Please help our channel and subscribe. Where are we sat at on WePC Benchmarks? WePC Benchmarks at 279 subscribers.
279.
I said it wasn't possible to hit 300 subscribers. I want to be proven wrong. So, if you're not subscribed to WePC Benchmarks, Paul will throw it into the regular WePC chat as well. If you can all subscribe and see if we can get close to 300 subscribers, that'd be absolutely perfect. Just before Jack starts throwing out our benchmarks for Cyberpunk, is the first one coming tomorrow?
No, it's coming in as soon as it's rendered on Mitch's.
As soon as it's rendered on Mitch's computer, so it will be coming out today. So the first Cyberpunk benchmarks is going to come out today. Today, so go and subscribe to the WePC Benchmarks channel. It's halfway done through rendering, so it might be out in the next hour or so.
In the next hour or so.
In the next hour, it's going to be out.
3090.
Paul says in the third person that he hates the 3090 and that it's really strange in Cyberpunk. So if you want to see those really strange benchmark results, definitely go subscribe to the WeBC Benchmarks channel and see the fluctuation of performance on the 3090. It was really strange when we were testing the 3070, the 80 versus the 90 yesterday. The results were just absolutely skewed. It's really strange. I'm going to play a bit because I've played very little Cyberpunk. I'm going to just have a little gather around. See, Do you know what they do actually? I've really always wondered this. So on console, if you use but if you use a console controller on PC, it still has that noticeable drag. So on PC, obviously you can swipe and it's just full control, but with a controller, there's a noticeable heavy drag when you move. So you can see like a really heavy drag. But I know that you can go to the settings somehow. There we go. And you can, so what you can do is you can change the dead zone. I don't know if that is, it's just a circular region around the controller stick's neutral position where input is not registered. So if I turn this all the way down, nope, didn't do anything. It made it worse. So yeah, it's a strange one that. I've always wondered that. It's in games like Destiny as well, where the controls are really, really strange. If you're new to the stream, by the way, we are playing in 4K. I think, what settings have we got on at the minute?
4K, DLSS auto.
DLSS is on auto, Ray Tracing is on
Medium.
max. Oh, wait, medium. Oh, Psycho, let's go, boom. Oh, well, I was expecting to just not do very well, but here we are.
DLSS is on auto as well, isn't it? So
DLSS is on auto, we've got Ray Tracing on ultra, Psycho, and here's this pretty landscape again for you. Who keeps shooting?
Oh, barbed wire.
Oh, well, that's realistic, look at that.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Oh, man, I'm stuck. You can get stuck in the barbed wire. I wonder if they'll ever add third person to this game. Probably not.
I mean, that's a whole...
Oh, I didn't mean to jump. Anyway.
Oopsies.
They need to change drivers only if they are switching to AMD. Oh, but some cards have a slightly newer version. What has people been saying? How did you guys change the GPUs in the live stream from yesterday? Don't you need to reinstall drivers for each model?
Yes.
TechMat Paul says, buy a 3080. The 3090 is just weird. Yeah. We didn't reinstall drivers for each model, did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't, because it was just a play about.
Yeah,
really.
that would have been way too long.
It would have been impractical to do that. It was just like a baseline, just a little bit of let's have fun with Cyberpunk because it's just come out, sort of thing.
Yeah, the benchmark yesterday was just essentially our first impressions. We threw about 15 GPUs in. If you weren't around for the stream yesterday, it went crazy. We had about 850 viewers and everyone wanted to see a different GPU. So essentially, I mean, actually, they're still behind us. Can you see this on the stream? We've got a whole table here just full of absolute...
That's not all of them.
That's not even all of them. That's like at least probably a quarter of them. This entire bench behind us was just full of GPUs, and we were just throwing in a whole bunch of them. So we'd just be like, "Oh look, this is the FPS that we got. Right, take it out, put the new one in." And we were doing that all day. It was great. 8 gigs of VRAM on the 3070 are enough for max textured, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I've never really seen it used much more than 7.5.
So what do you think, Weepsy Benchmarks? Is the FPS going to be boosted by the upcoming patches? Well, the day one patch came out today and it's significantly boosted the FPS. So if they release a further patch, which I'm not sure if they are planning on doing.
Well, they will eventually at some point, won't they?
Yeah. So the patch that came out, the day one patch, incredibly improved performance, which is great because they said that they would, but you can always get empty promises. But it definitely improved the performance by a whole bunch. All our benchmark videos have been made with the day one patch. Yes, they have. When do you think the 3060 Ti's will be back in stock? Good question.
Yeah, because we have no idea.
Yeah, honestly, we wish that we could tell you, but we don't. We don't have that insider knowledge. I don't think they know themselves, to be honest. It's all very much up in the air. I'll probably finish the game by then, lol. This game is so damn addictive. It is. It really is. I got home yesterday and it was about 11 p.m. and I was like, I need to go to sleep. I wanted to play, but I chose sleep. But I'm excited to go home and I'm really delve into it because I've not really done anything except the side missions at the minute. I've not touched the story once.
I haven't played it yet at work. I think I haven't played it on my own. I've only played it at work.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna wait until I'm done benchmarking it so heavily.
I'm not sure it's true. Oh, Goku, welcome back. I seen you joined us in the stream yesterday as well. I'm not sure if it's true, but it has 200 hours worth of gameplay. Well, I've heard that the main story is about 20 to 25 hours, but then the side quests are like 10 times that amount because there's so many side quests. But they've got side quests and then side activities. So on your way to a side quest, you can go to like a local gang territory and you can go in, like sort them out and get loads of cool loot. So there's like 5 or 6 things you can do on the way to a side quest. Do the side quest, then you go to the main story. There's just so much to do. When you open the map, it's so intimidating. Like, look at all these things, and we've not even done the first story mission, so nothing's unlocked. But even then, you've got all of this, and then the map is like it's huge. This is absolutely crazy. You unlock this, then you go all the way up here. So, yeah, I think this is going to be where DLC comes in, and it'll branch up to here.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't stop the camera from moving up there, does it?
Yeah, you would think it stopped there, but it doesn't. You can keep going, and then it cycles back to here. So there's all this empty land where maybe it's in the story, but I imagine DLC is going to come into play.
I hope so.
I'm really interested to see the multiplayer though. How many different gen GPUs do you guys use for benchmarks, excluding Cyberpunk?
How many different gen GPUs? We've got a range. We've got some 20 series cards, some 30 series cards, some RX. I think we've got a 570, 590. We've got 6800, 6800 XTs, 5500 XTs. Was it 55 or is it 57?
17 different GPUs in the building. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There's a wide variety there, but there isn't. We don't have very many. A lot of requests yesterday came for the
1050.
1050 Ti, yeah.
And the 1650 base, not super or Ti, anything like that. I'm trying to convince them to buy me more.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
17, but it will increase. Do you think CPU has an impact on performance? I have an i7 6700K. Is that a bottleneck of 1440p?
No, I don't think so. I don't reckon. I'd be surprised if it was. But like I said, we've only tested it on one CPU and it seems to handle it alright. I mean, it does cap out at about 40-45% sometimes, but I think an i7 6700K will do it quite well.
This scene looks good for the thumbnail. It really does. I don't want to move away from it. It just looks so nice.
It is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. I like that a lot about the Cyberpunk is they've got that pink neon, and our office just matches it on accident. It's great. We didn't time this. We didn't plan this. We didn't plan Jack's hair color. Like it all just fell into place. CPU benchmarks, yeah, they will be coming soon also. So if that's something you wanna see, then yeah, definitely have a look. Where are we sitting at on the WePC benchmark channel? I'm curious. So we were on 279, and we're on 279. Hey! If you're not subscribed already to the WePC Benchmarks channel, then definitely go ahead and do that. All of our benchmarks will be going onto there. So they'll be moving from WePC over to WePC Benchmarks. There's still going to be some great content on WePC though, so don't go and unsubscribe. That would make me sad. But yeah, they're going to all head over to there. But we'll still be doing lives on both. Waiting badly for the optimization guide. This is the guy to shout out. This one right here. he's in the works of already doing it. It's going to come to you.
I'll do it. I'll get it done as soon as possible. Don't worry. I think Paul's probably already put it in his schedule somewhere. Yeah, it's in the schedule.
Do we have an estimate ETA for the optimization, or is that just up in the air at the minute? Can't even hear me. Paul, do we have an estimate date for the optimization guide, or a week maybe?
Optimization guide booked in for the back end of next week.
Back end of next week. Yep. So towards the end of next week, the optimization guide should be coming out. We'll try and get it sooner, but that's the realistic output is the end of next week. So definitely subscribe for that video. I'm so excited for that guide. I'm really excited to see just what you can boost out of this, because as you say, it's just so well optimized. I want to see how deep you could dive into this game, and how
there's a lot of settings.
I want you to break the game.
It's
I really
going to take a lot of work. There's so many different settings. It's going to be fun.
Can you guys do some video about how to optimize graphics, and you still will get great graphics? Yep, that's the optimization guide. That will be coming out next week.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys can't test the 2000 series forever, because there will be so many different cards when there are newer generations in, I don't know, 10 years or so. Yeah.
I mean, we probably won't be using Cyberpunk for a benchmark in 10 years.
You never know. People still use The Witcher, though.
It's not that old.
The Witcher, yeah, but, I mean, people use Shadow of the Tomb, people use Witcher, and I feel like they'll continuously use them, because even though the game gets old, it still looks great. But who knows? You never know what will happen. Cyberpunk could be still relevant then. Like,
it could be.
It could be like, they might do what Destiny is doing now, where they're not making Destiny 3, they're just continuing Destiny 2 with new updates kind of thing, so you never know. Crisis 1, there you go.
Yeah, can it run Crisis?
I don't think we have a
single PC in this office that can run Crisis.
Why is Crisis not? Is it like worse than...
It's just so poorly optimized.
Is it worse than Legion?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's been updated since, because it became kind of a meme in the PC industry, so I don't know if they've gone back and sorted
Sort it out.
Yeah, so...
Didn't it get pushed back, the newest Slight Crisis? Wasn't it meant to originally release, like, soon?
I don't know.
I'm sure it got pushed back.
I just know it for the me. I didn't really
Hi,
play
bro.
it.
Hi, Garish. How you doing? I'm so bad at pronouncing names.
Yeah,
Sorry if I butchered your name.
sorry about that.
I have I have a 144 Hz monitor, and literally 60 FPS isn't playable at all for me. I need 70 to 75. What is in your system, Goku?
Goku.
That's not a sentence I thought I would ever say. What's in your system, Goku? Yeah. What optimization, guys, do you want to see after Cyberpunk? I know there's a big outcry for Call of Duty at the minute. Obviously, Season 1 for Cold War starts today, which is the blending of Modern Warfare, Warzone, and Cold War. Starts out today. That's exciting. Pretty excited for that one. 3060 Ti and i7 8700K. You can't get 75 FPS.
If you wait around for the optimization guide, I'm sure that will help you get 75 FPS out of that. Yeah. So hopefully I'm going to get it done, as soon as I can. Back end of next week before Christmas. So just sit down, watch it while you're thinking about Christmas dinner.
There you go. Next week we'll teach you how to get 70 to 75 FPS. I'm going to play this game for a little bit. It's going to run around, get a car. With that early into the game, right, that we came out of the first mission and didn't even press use on our car to unlock it. So where this marker is where our car is that we can pick up. So that when you press V, you have your own personalized car. But we don't actually have it yet because we just instantly jump straight into the benchmark.
That's how dedicated
That's how dedicated we are. Story? Psh. So I am going to go get that car just to make life a little bit easier.
What's our current settings, Jay?
What are our current settings? We are running this on, I believe, Ultra with DLSS on Auto at 4K. So this is Psycho Ultra quality with DLSS set to Auto.
It looks good. It doesn't even look like DLSS is enabled, to be honest.
Yeah, if we turn DLSS, it doesn't happen. Have you tried HDR? I hear it's broken. We've not actually tried.
I've tried dynamic range. Does this monitor is it HDR enabled? Because it might be. I can't see the sticker. So maybe not.
No, our monitor does not have HDR. We're currently using the VG278Q. What does NVIDIA Experience suggest it at? Not tried, actually.
No, I'm not too sure. I haven't looked. I only really use it for driver updates, to be
honest.
Go
to a crowded area, then test your FPS. Okay, well, we'll go to the main area around here.
Yeah, is there just one central block that's packed?
Well, you'd think this is... I nicknamed this Times Square because it's got a big pole with a load of ads on it, so it's the Times Square of Cyberpunk. Big pole of ads. Oh, this is the wrong place. How would you get to your quest log? There we go. That's where I need to go. And then we can get a car finally.
I want to nick some wheels to get there because it's a bit of a trek.
Nick some wheels. I'm very selective. I need a decent.
Get in that smart car. Go on. It's a smart car.
Get out of this car. Oh, look at. Oh, he's like 70 years old.
Bro, get off the road.
Beep beep. Oh my god.
Beep beep.
This is better driving experience. Look at this. This is well easier.
I'd well have that in real life.
Ooh, that's nice. But I've got this one now. I'm dedicated to the Mini. No one cares about HDR because most people don't have a HDR supported monitor because they are costly. Yeah, I mean, we're not currently using a HDR monitor, so we can't test it out.
What's going on with the light? The brake light there, it's a bit wavy, isn't it?
The
brake light on the car.
Oh yeah.
A bit wavy.
That's very wavy. But it seems to be only be on that light. It seems to be fine everywhere else. Look at those wheels. I think you guys need to test different CPUs to see how poor optimization really is. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to come in the benchmarks. Just to see, because at the minute, the build that we've got right now, any GPU that we throw into it just is very well optimized. So when we downgrade the CPU and we start seeing bottlenecks, then we'll see. All right, where's my car?
It's not poorly optimized at all. It really is good, even on lower
Jack, look where we are.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
This
is my favourite spot.
If you watched the stream yesterday, you'll know
that we spent 6 hours here.
We spent 6 hours here.
One spot right here. I got run over about 8 times as well. Imagine I turned the corner and then got run over. That would have been hysterical.
That would have been beautiful.
I think this game is just not CPU intensive, but heavily GPU intensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it on the screen. I'm just going to talk to this dude, interrupt him eating his noodles real quick, and then we can get our car. Is it though? Is it broken? I'm not sure. I've not heard about HDR yet because we've not tested it ourselves.
Is it broken? Why are you reading that? Oh, have you tried HDR? I hear it's broken. Oh no, I don't know. I haven't tried.
I'm not too sure. The light is just vibing. It really is. I just need to get through this dialogue so I can get my car. He is absolutely chowing down on these. Well, to be fair, he's had like one bite. And he left them. Oh, that hurts. CPU tests coming soon. Yeah, we're going to be testing a whole bunch of GPUs and a whole bunch of CPUs on our VPC Benchmark channel, so definitely go and have a look. Would you prefer to see GPUs or CPUs when we do our tests? What's your priority there? Let me skip through the dialogue. Man, this game looks so good. Look at the skin texture. Looks awesome.
That's good. That's a nice skin texture.
I did some nice skin. Right, let's go. Get my car now. Fantastic. We need optimization guide more badly than the CPU test, though, so please give more priority to that first than the CPU tests. That's for technician Paul to decide. But the optimization guide is going to come out next week, so you will get that next week.
You will get that next week, like, regardless. I'm going to be working on that in between. I'm going to collecting data for different settings I go through on benchmarking anyway, and I'm going to put it all together in one big video and try and figure out the best settings to play this on.
Yeah. So that will be coming next week, so definitely keep an eye out for that one if that's something you're looking out for. Oh, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. Oh, it's the police. Wait, why are the police trying to shoot me? I've done nothing wrong. There's my favourite spot anyway. Well, we'll just leave this out here a little bit. There we go. Is City proud that your life path pretty much is just dialogue option? The prologue part is only 45 minutes, so where you guys are is already after the prologue. Yeah, I mean, I've been told that your life path will get you different endings and different other scenarios, but yeah, I was hoping it would make more of a difference, but also I'm not far enough in the game to not know if it does make a difference. Jack is in the storyline anyways, no matter what path you choose. Yeah, because I picked Street Kid personally, and we did Corporal in this one, and I was like, oh, where's this going? And it all just kind of has your start story narrative, and then they all just meet at the same point anyway. But there are like 5 or 6 different endings for this game that you have to unlock, so I think you would have to play each of them anyway. And I know mid-game you're allowed to change your story path. Don't know how, but you can. So I don't know if it affects too much of the story, because we don't know yet, because we're not that far into the story. So we'll see. But this game looks so cool at 4K.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It really is.
I'm gonna go home again now and then cry into my PlayStation 5 at how bad it looks compared to this. I'm getting better at driving, I'll tell you that much. I ain't crashed in a while, but I've also not been around other cars.
Oh, that's true. You haven't crashed in a while. Well done.
Do you know what it is? Instead of holding the button like this, where it spins out of control, I'm just tapping.
Playing it again all 3 times. Yeah. Did you just crash?
Nope.
Me not
nope. I was close though.
You're close though. Okay.
Yeah, it's like 3 small games in the game itself, since each path has different missions and stuff, so you won't get bored playing it again all 3 times. Yeah, I mean, especially if they do New Game Plus, that'd be fantastic, because I don't want to replay the game and start from fresh again. But if they do New Game Plus, then that'd be great. Yeah.
Drive to the Ripper Dock.
Oh, he's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. Oh, get me onto Takeshi's castle. It's a shame. You hate to see it. 8K/60 or bust. We can't even run this at 8K. We ain't LTT. Don't be like Linus and try 8K. It was a bust. Oh my god, I'm just running up. What is going on? Hold on, I want to try that again. It started glitching when I went up the wall then. It's not doing it. If you're a nomad, you would think nobody knows you in the city, but I had a lot of times that people say, hey V, haven't seen you for a while, and I'm like, who are you? I've not actually seen. I was watching the Linus 8K video just before, but I didn't actually see his final conclusion. So, is 8K just a no, basically? I mean, I imagine it's going to be a no. We struggled without DLSS. We struggled to run 4K.
What GPUs was he using?
3080 and the 3090. He'd been sent to PC, like the best specs you can possibly get, so he could really max it out. And if he can't run it on 8K, then just give up.
3090.
3090.
Well, we've got a 30. Well, we don't have a 3090 in it, but we have a 3090.
Oh great! Someone just called me a pervert because I crashed into him. Bit of a weird one, that.
Well, you are half all made of metal, so.
Can it run Cyberpunk is the new one.
More false marketing man in video. He had like 7 FPS on 8K.
There we go. 7 FPS. So it is. You can run it.
It runs.
It runs, but it'll take you 7 days to complete one mission. I was fine with 1440 on my 28 Super. Yeah, there you go. It's the optimization, man.
It's really good.
It's really, really good, honestly. Oh, I'm back to my favorite area again. It really is breathtaking how good the optimization is. It really is. Whoa! I thought this geezer was in the car. I was like, there's someone in my car.
I wonder if it'll actually take you longer.
We're literally back to the same place.
I know. I wonder if it'll actually take you longer to complete a game in 30 FPS than it would 60.
Let's test it.
No. Can't play it with 30.
And we'll get Sarah on 7 frames per second. I'll go on 140 plus because I need it, and then Jack can play at 30, and we'll see how we'll see who makes the game first.
Not playing at 30, playing at 60. The optimization is good, just the graphics are way ahead of the current gen hardware. No, I wouldn't say they're ahead of the current gen hardware. I'd say it would definitely benefit from next gen, definitely. Especially, if they're going to optimize their technology more, advance it more. Like we got a decent jump from 20 series to 30 series in technology, like the advancement made there. So if we can get that jump again, I think it'd be quite simple for, I assume, 4000 series.
Oh, look at this.
Is it gonna
cool guys don't look at explosion. Do you guys think the next gen GPUs will be more expensive than the 3000 series due to high demand? I personally think they should give everyone them for free because of the poor launch that they had with the previous, but that's just me. Will they be more expensive than the 3000 series?
Probably.
Probably. It's generally how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if we're getting 3070 Supers and 3080, 3090 Ti's and all that. I don't know what they're doing on that. Is there actually confirmation on?
I just hope that they release more of the current 3000 series for people who really want them but can't get them. It sucks that Cyberpunk has come out and everyone was potentially angling getting one of those cards and they just can't. I want to go on that railway track. And now that they can't because of it, so I just hope they focus on getting those cards in people's hands before they release the TI and the... Oh, please don't do this to me. Yeah. We're in.
I mean, I hope so, but I mean, I was really annoyed when I got my 2080 because literally a few days later, maybe a week or so, the 2080 Super came out.
Yeah.
And it was like practically the same price with more performance. I was a bit miffed at that, but so...
It's a dead end.
I think if I'm going to upgrade, I'm going to wait.
Yeah. To get like a 3080 Ti then, or...
Would you suggest Intel or AMD for this game? I'm pretty much Team Red, pretty much Team AMD for just in general.
For everything.
I like AMD. I mean, graphics cards, I'm Nvidia, but like Team Red, yeah, there you go, PC. Team Red. That was Paul. Yeah, Team Red. I haven't tried Intel yet. Like I said, I've only managed to play with a couple of GPUs so far.
I really want to drive on the track.
You're definitely stuck there.
Nah, I got this. I really want it to like slingshot me. I want to find a glitch where it slingshots me.
Like the swings on GTA 4.
Yeah, yes. That's what I used to love about those games, is just you and your friends, you'd just jump on for a few hours and do stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, I love it.
Right, I'm peacing out of this car. Intel some pretty big price drops now because of AMD wrecking them. Yeah, I mean, they have to stay relevant, really, don't they? All Intel has to do is just match the demand and lower costs, and there you go. Team Red for CPUs, Team Green for GPUs.
Yep. Pretty much. Ryzen used to be, well, AMD in general used to be a bit of a like, you know, oh, I'll just shut this AMD CPU in it because I don't have a lot of money, or I can't find an Intel CPU. But now it's like, they've made some really good advancements, especially with Ryzen. When they first launched Ryzen, they were amazing CPU. What the heck? Whoa!
Invisible barrier.
That's not very good. Didn't see this as the game to have invisible barriers.
I want to know what it is.
It's a barrier.
Strange. That's really weird.
Are you trying to make a
Hashtag Team Purple.
Team Purple.
Another one. Invisible barriers. Cyberpunk. Fix it. Oh no. And that was the end of my free running career.
Your feet look like they were proper mangled then.
Yeah. AMD GPU plus Intel CPU, lol.
I'm not a fan of that. Oh, Team Purple because it's... Is that red and green mixed purple? No, it's not, surely. That's red and blue.
God knows.
I think. I'm no artist.
All it takes is for a rival company to just come out with a brand new GPU that no one's ever heard of and just produce so many of them, and it blows all these out the water and it's sorted. But
I have a feeling that's probably easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely. You know.
You could just start there like,
throw a bit of plastic and some fans together and go, yeah, it's great. Great alternative. Red plus blue is purple league. But yeah. Does anyone want more false marketing by NVIDIA? He had like 7 FPS on it, that was from before. Yeah, anyway, if you're not already subscribed to, I know it's no colorblind mode, I'm an artist, lol. We are going to be doing a whole bunch, I say we, it's going to be Jack, doing a whole bunch of benchmarks on the channel, and we've got Mitch editing all of them, so they're going to come out pronto. The first one is coming out soon in the next 30 minutes to the next 5 minutes. Okay.
5 minutes.
So we are going to be ending this stream, but that means that in 5 minutes, once we finish this stream, you can go over and watch our first benchmark of Cyberpunk on the 3090. So we are going to end the stream now. If you aren't already subscribed and you are in the WePC YouTube channel at the minute, go over to WePC Benchmarks. It's the pinned comment at the top. There is, oh my, look at what's going on with the car. We are going to end the stream now. There is going to be a 3090 video on Cyberpunk in 5 minutes on the WePC Benchmarks channel. So definitely go and head over there and check out that video. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining us for the stream, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Team Red.
Screams Team Red and then
Screams Team Red and then ends the stream. There we go.